this is your second week,
Yes,
and you are here for full body CRPS, is that correct?
that's correct, yeah.
How long have you been sick?
For 10 years.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
How did you hear about us?
I heard about you through the CRPS community, and then I heard about your book. So I got the book, I read the book, and I thought, how can I get there? How can I get there? I did a lot of research in different places too, in different areas, but I just had the best feeling about this place.
And it took you 2 years to get in here.
A lot of research. I've been to a lot of doctors, and you get a little jaded when you've been to that many doctors and seen that many people. So I not only was interested in how people were doing here, but how people were doing here after. Months, weeks, years. And so I wanted to follow up with people, those patients as well. So that was important to me. And I did that, and I heard nothing but great things, and so we went for it.
And you've tried a lot of things.
Yes.
Can you name a few of those?
So physical therapy, surgeries, medications. Before I left, had home care. Had home care set up in the house. So anything you could think of inside of the box and outside of the box, I've gone down that road, except for like ketamine and the SCS trial. I didn't. Those were two things that I just weren't comfortable with. I thought there has to be something else. If I got CRPS from surgery, then it wouldn't make sense that you cut my back open and put a device in it. That logically didn't make sense to me. And ketamine just didn't, for me, it just didn't make sense to me either.
Wasn't a good fit. So we're 1 week in. How's it going?
It's going really well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still new at this, and I'm anxious, and every day is scary, but it's a good scary. It's hope. It's hopeful, and so nothing else really matters when you have hope. You can fight. You can face that next day. Yeah.
What kind of results are you seeing?
So I'm sleeping a little better. My anxiety's definitely gone down just in general, which is an issue with me and CRPS. I've been able to have better bowel movements. I have been able to eat a little bit more without fear. And on the third day here, I was actually able to, after 10 years, I still bend my knee, which was something that I just have not been able to do, and no one has been able to do for me or help me with. So that's incredible.
They bent it under general anesthesia once, yes?
They did. I had to have surgery. I had multiple surgeries, and then I was doing physical therapy, and I could not get my leg to a 90-degree bend. And the surgeon told me, well, Amy, if you don't get this to bend, you're never going to walk again. And so I fought in physical therapy, and I was not making the gains. No one knew why. So the surgeon put me to sleep, and he went, thinking it may be scar tissue, let's break it. I woke up, and then I did even more physical therapy to try to keep the movement, but I couldn't. The movement was... I never saw the leg when I was under anesthesia, but he didn't get it to 90 degrees himself. But I was not able to keep it bent, so I never even saw it bent, even though they put me to sleep. It didn't help physical therapy or anything.
Oh, that's fascinating. So even when the muscles were paralyzed under general anesthesia, they couldn't bend it to 90. And on your third day, you bent that knee.
And on my third day, I bent it. On my third day, I bent it to 90, and I've kept it there. I've been able to keep it there.
You held on to your gain?
I held on to my gains, yeah. That's
So
amazing.
Amy started in a wheelchair. I didn't tell you guys that. And so we're going to document your progress going through. I think a lot of people will be watching and cheering you on.
Okay.
Thank you so much for sharing. It's an very interesting viewpoint because you're such a great researcher and you really researched us before coming in. So.
Yeah. I did. A little skeptical of everything I do in life. But coming here and just seeing everyone and it being week 2 already is just kind of like, okay, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do it. I got that hope.
I'm so excited to document your progress.
Me too. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing with everybody. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, guys. So forgive the quality of the video because this is impromptu. But Amy just left her therapy and started the year off with a bang. So we wanted to share some great news with you guys. You've had CRPS for how long?
10 years.
Full body.
Full body, yeah.
And your average pain was how high?
8 to 10 every day. 8 to 10.
And you also have gastroparesis, so severe GI symptoms.
Right, unable to go to the bathroom, unable to eat a lot. Yes, yes.
Okay, so what's your big news?
Okay, so my huge news is that for the first time in 10 years, and actually like a little bit more than that because I didn't get diagnosed right away, I got down to a level 1 pain.
Right now.
Right now, just now. I really don't know how to I feel a little shaky because I feel almost pain-free, like pain-free. And I just don't know what that's like, but it's exciting and I'm just thrilled. I want to cry, but I don't want to get too emotional. I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled. I cannot thank everyone here enough. I'm just gonna go home and cry. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. This is great.
Thank you for doing the video update. We are going to follow you and do another bigger video soon. But just for today, that's great news.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks.
2019 is going to be your year.
It's gonna be my year. Yep.
It's about time.
Yep.
The vast majority of our patients are here for about 10 to 12 weeks, but I want to make clear that it's not a cookie cutter thing, and so patients may come here and we face challenges that we were not expecting. And so our number 1 priority is to get you from point A to point Z being maximum recovery, in as quick a way as we can, but sometimes that way involves rest periods. And so what that means is if a patient has to continue a part of their care like detoxification or working on the Epstein-Barr virus, whatever it is, then there really is no point for you to stay in our clinic and spend money here if you can go home, go work on that, and then come back. So I wouldn't say this happens very often, but we have had cases where we send people back. They took a little hiatus, anything from 2 weeks to 6 months, and then they come back and finish off their treatment. I can think of one case from South America right now. Came here in October, left 50% improved, went home, came back I think January, and now is 85% improved. So it's not a cookie cutter thing, but our main goal is to make that happen in the most cost efficient and time efficient way for the patient as possible.
I'm really, really excited to go home and see my daughters and my community back home. They're doing a 5K race, and that's pretty amazing. I'm even more so, though, excited to come back here after my little break at home and just really finish out what we started here. When I first came in, came here into the center, it was miserable. And I got my life back. And I am not going to stop now. So I'm going to go home for a couple months, and I am going to nourish myself, and I am going to work out every single day as I was instructed and taught here. And I'm going to come back, and I'm going to finish this journey, and I'm so incredibly grateful that this center is here.
Can't wait to go see my family, but I will miss everyone here.